as the countdown begins.
Well, just as we're in this break, let's just give a big shout out to our sponsors. Firstly, to CWD, we're very happy to have them as a sponsor of Galway Downs, the high-range saddle maker dedicated to the riders' sports performances by providing saddles. Land Rover Mission Viejo, to Adequan, also to Auburn Lads, Stay Cantina, Pro Elite Feeds, Neutrina Feeds, Piranha, Temecula Creek Inn and Cheval Insurance Services. To all of our sponsors, thank you very, very much indeed. Okay, we're underway. Karen O'Neill, Clooney, 14. Can she win the 4-star? What do you think?
We're going to find out. Well, I mean, I think she has a shot at it because this is the fastest horse we're going to see run today, according to Echo Rating. So I definitely think they have a solid chance here. And it's going to come down to this for sure. She's on 30.1 and Beck's on 47.6. So they actually have quite a bit of time that they can play with here.
Yeah, there's a great deal of time to play with as Karen O'Neill comes to the first combination fence at 4, having jumped the third. This is the 2 narrow fences. That just gets these horses keyed up, clued up to what's in store, what's coming. Cross-country course design and cross-country jumping is all about a story that is told, and you start off with a nice little opening passage. Then you get into the guts and the glory of the cross-country course, followed by what you would like is a very happy ending at the end of the cross country. But these horses, we've mentioned it many times before, but it's all about the trust and the training. And these guys, it's hours and hours and hours and months and years of training that goes into what is essentially only about 6 or 7 minutes on the cross country. And when things go wrong,
the Washington native
me.
absolutely flying. I mean, she's going for it. And I thought you put that really nicely because, you know, coming out of the box at this level, you make it sound so easy. It is not that. Yeah. And I would argue that this course actually out of the box comes at you fast and furious, and you better be ready to go right from the time they give you the countdown. So Karen's wasting no time. She's very competitive. She's an excellent rider. As you said, she knows this horse inside and out. She's from Washington, and she means business. So can they get it done? Here they go. They're going to want to open up. This horse has a huge stride, which will play to her advantage as well. But you don't want to get too cocky at tables like this, and you have to still steady up to get them done properly. And what a fun finish, Spencer. I mean, really coming down to our final 2 horses. There's so much to play for here.
I know. And it's, you know, we saved the best till last. Tammy Smith, she never really looked like she was gunning for it cross country. She had a steady round. It was an educational round. It was very much the plan that she had in her mind. But Karen O'Neill, Clooney 14, coming to the water. Up the bank.
Comes up, just gets a little tight there. Yep. Beautiful jump out. And I think that water combination has ridden so well today. Really, every level we've seen it at. I think Clayton's done a really great job with how he's placed everything there. And you see her open up the gallop here as much as she possibly can, coming to this fly fence. And she'll need to utilize this turn. As a rider there in your mind, you're thinking, don't pull too early, don't slow down too early, but do make the time to get it back. It's such a guessing game, or rather a guessing game, just a mental game the whole time round of saying, no, come on, be brave, one more step. And you see her quick to kick away, quick to fire away and get as much speed as she can. She'll use this turn to set back up.
It's really hers for the taking, isn't it? The title here this year.
It is. I think it's fun, right? This is so fun.
Yeah, it is. But with that, you run the risk of just a silly mistake happening, and let's hope that doesn't happen. Clooney is such a lovely horse. He's one of those, and you said it in the dressage, he's one of those horses you can sit on and ride, where you don't have to sit there and feel that you're being fragile.
Yeah, and this will be interesting because his stride is so big. So she's going to have to take a minute here. You see here, go all the way out to the rail, which is smart. Take her time. Come down the hill. Now she needs to say, ho, ho, hold on. Yep, take a hold of him.
Lovely.
Well done. It was beautifully ridden there. Super. Now she'll re-accelerate and see how fast, and look at the horse's gallop. I mean, he has such a big step across this turf. Amazing. I think, Spence, I think she has a good chance. We'll knock on wood for her.
Yeah, she does.
She's going
down
for
through
it.
the gears again. Scatters the ducks.
And you know what? She will know that this is within striking distance. She will know that. Yeah. They fixed that pin long enough that I'm sure somebody told her, hey, it's yours for the taking, so go out there and go get it. As we now
welcome the last to go. Renee. Yeah, go for it.
Renee Kochman and Flame Eternal, they paid their due diligence and had to wait in that warm-up and be the last man standing, and they come flying out of the box now, the sole Canadian in the division.
Yeah, Renee Kochman last to go with Flame Eternal. They bring forwards a dressage and jumping score of 48.5. Can't go into the lead. Could go into the top few though. This is a real opportunity for Renee Kochman because a quick round across the country will certainly scatter the riders at the top of the leaderboard. It is though the lady that is in front of her that is making her way home. Karen O'Neill, Clooney 14. Oh
my goodness. He went for it. Oh my gosh, comes to that coffin complex, and that is such a bummer because that is going to mean that the lead will now definitely belong to Beck Brayling.
Yeah, she's won the 4-star Caravaggio. Well, as I said, you know, mistakes can happen. Let's hope it doesn't, and she'll be absolutely devastated with that. It's a very simple fence for Clooney 14, but these horses are not machines, and mistakes can happen. Well, that is hugely disappointing for her.
Gosh, what a bummer. And I mean, it just goes to show you, you know, almost to the end of the track. Yeah. And a little blip on your scorecard can happen to anyone. And gut-wrenching for her because they had such a beautiful round.
Such a beautiful round. This last combination. Oh, and again.
Goes by another one, yeah.
I think the hand will go up. I think Karen will just say, do you know what?
I've press on a horse and go for it like that. It starts to mentally, they just are a little like unsure, and that could be what happened today. And keep in mind, we are so early in the season. This is one of the first FEIs out here on the West Coast, and so they'll go home and have a think about that, and we will see them again soon, I would think, and back with a little bit more education because they sure are a very talented pair.
Yeah, they are. He's such, I mean, Clooney 14, he definitely does look a bit like George Clooney, doesn't he? He's such a handsome horse. But, and we had further trouble.
Oh my goodness.
And that looks like Renee Kochman
another one walking home.